Okay, so I told you guys in the last video that I was gonna do a haul of everything that I got in North Carolina while I was visiting my mom. So we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna show you the haul. But first, let's address this background situation here. As you can see, I have one LED light strip that is working, and I have one LED light strip that is not working. I have messed with this LED light strip for way longer than I care to admit. I finally got frustrated with it and just abandoned it. I bought 3 of them from Amazon, and there's one that's downstairs back behind the TV in the living room. That works perfectly. I've had no problems with that, and I'd had no problems with this for a really long time. And it all of a sudden stopped working a few days ago. My remote stopped working. I thought it was the batteries, so I bought new batteries. It's not the battery, it's the actual light strip. So I guess I'm gonna tear all this down and use this one. I was gonna use this one in our movie room, but I'm gonna use it back here because I really do like the light strips. I like having this as a background. I like doing videos up here like this, like talking head videos, show and tell videos, whatever. I like having the background. I like having the bookshelves so that I can kind of, you know, change out the things that are on the bookshelves to have a different kind of feel for the video. So yeah, it is what it is. This nice ambient glow that's over here, that's not from a light strip. It's from my coffee filter light that I made years ago. So I'm sad about the LED lights, but what are you gonna do? If you know anything about me, you know that I absolutely love going into thrift stores. There's just something about thrift shopping that to me just feels like a warm hug. There's just something about going into a store, seeing something on the aisle or on the shelf, having it catch your eye, and just knowing that at some point in time someone loved that piece enough to have it in their home. And now you get to buy it and take it to your home and love it as much as they did. And that just makes my heart happy. But it seems like since moving to Florida, I haven't really been able to do a lot of thrift store shopping. Seems like when we moved here and our feet hit Florida soil, it was go, 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 go. Now, almost 6 years later, we've kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, the house remodel is all pretty much complete. So we have a little bit more time on the weekends and a little bit more time during the week. So thrift shopping is something that I do want to start doing more of in the future. There's still so many places in Florida that I haven't explored. I'm seeing lots of shops online and on my Facebook page that I want to go explore. So that is something that I want to do in the near future. Plus, you know, I have this business that I'm starting, Vintage Bloom Picnics. So I want to kind of go thrifting, thrift those vintagey things. They don't necessarily have to be vintage, but as long as they have like that vintagey vibe or that vintagey style, they're things that I want to start accumulating so that I can incorporate it into my picnic setups. But not only for the business, I love thrifting things for my house as well. So I'm going to show you my whole haul. I have it all sitting surrounding me here, and not all of them came from a thrift store. Some of them, we did go to Hobby Lobby because like I said, I did take my sewing machine with me to North Carolina so that my mom could show me some things on the sewing machine. So I did go to Hobby Lobby and get some sewing essentials. I'll show you those. And we also went to Home Goods because you can't visit my mom and not go to Home Goods. So we went to Home Goods and I got some things that I'm going to do a craft project with. So I'll show you those. And most of these things that I got from the thrift store, I got for the craft room because as you guys know, I am revamping the craft room. Currently, it is in the midst of it. It will be done one of these days. But yes, most of these things I did get for the craft room. I did get one thing for the picnic business. I'll show you that, of course. But let's get started. Let's get into it. Let's show you the stuff. Show you the showing tell stuff. Let's just, yeah. Now this is in no specific order. I do not remember what I bought first and what I bought last. I think that we went to 7 to 8 thrift stores-ish. Sounds about right. I haven't cleaned any of these things, so I haven't started using them. Of course, I probably won't start using them until the craft room gets to where it needs to be. But first item is, I don't know if this is a salt shaker or a pepper shaker, but it's a shaker of some kind. And it looks antique to me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able, oh yeah. See, you can see the little holes. The top is metal. It's probably not stainless steel. It may even be plastic. I can't really tell. But it's silver. I can tell you that. But I'm going to use this, and I do want to start kind of collecting these because I'm going to use it for glitter. I'm going to put glitter in here. And of course I have more than one color of glitter. So I want to accumulate a lot of these because, you know, you can put your glitter in it, and yeah, because it's your shaker. I got these as a set. Oh, and I did want to tell you the prices of these things. I got this for $1. $1. Can you believe that? $1. I got this for $15. It is a sugar and creamer set, but as you can tell, this one has spoons in it. I bought the set for this specific reason. These are, my mom gave me these a while back. They're from a company on Instagram called the Sassy Barn, and she gets old antique spoons and she stamps them. She has all different kinds. There's like lots of Harry Potter ones, if you like Harry Potter, which I do. So I bought this to put my spoons in from the Sassy Barn on my coffee bar. So that is going to live on our coffee bar, and this I'm going to utilize in the craft room somewhere. It's going to have some kind of crafty something in it. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. I got this glass dish. I believe this was $2, and I'm going to put glue sticks in this. That's what I'm going to do with that. And what next? I'll show you this next. This, I guess, is a candy dish, and it was $10. I got this one. I know it came from Habitat for Humanity, which if you don't live in the United States, I think it is a organization that helps low-income families. They build houses for low-income families, and you can make donations there and different things like that. I know that came from here, and I didn't know it at the time, but as you can see, it has a big crack in it. Now, you can't feel the crack, so I don't think it's like gonna fall apart, but I'll just have to be careful with it. But this is gonna house also some kind of crafty material in it. We'll figure that out too. The next thing I got for the craft room is this. It was $20. It was the most expensive thing that I bought, and I'm going to put sewing thread in this. I love the color of the lid, how it's like that jade looking green. I love that. It's very dirty looking. I do need to clean it, but that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put sewing thread in it. I found this at a little thrift store. This was $8. It is a Charles Dickens book, Pickwick Papers. I just thought it was really cute. I will show you at some point in this video what I'm going to do in the craft room with the white armoire cabinet that's in there. I'm going to turn that into a bookshelf. So I'm going to put nothing but books in it, and I'm going to put it beside of my recliner. I'm going to make that like a little reading nook. Okay, like I promised in the earlier part of the video, told you that I would film what I'm going to do in this corner. This is the white cabinet that I'm talking about, the cupboard. I'm now calling it a bookshelf because this is all but going to become a bookshelf. I'm going to take all this stuff out. It's going to find a new home, and I'm going to fill this with books. This shelf may have to move because, like I said, that lamp will not fit there with this shelf there. But what I might do is just leave the shelf there and just find a very small table to put in the corner here, or the corner over here, because this chair is going to move into the corner, and have a little reading nook over there. But it has some illustrations in it, and I just love old books. I like to decorate with them. I don't have a lot of old books, but I do want to accumulate more. This one is from 1837, which is a long time ago. But I thought that was really neat. Next thing, I only have 2 more vintage things. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. Not vintage things, thrift things. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. I could have gotten a lot more, but I was trying to be conservative with my spending. I love this. This was $18, and I can't even get it all in the frame. It's got a marble base. It's got some gold touches. It's glass, and it's a lamp, if you haven't figured that out yet. But I love the color. I love the color of it. It's got like a vintage feel. Of course, I'm not going to use this in a picnic, but it is going to be in my craft room. I did put this lampshade on it when I got home. This is the lampshade that it came with. It came with this one, and I just thought that this one was just too small for this lamp, and I had this beige lampshade here at home, so I changed it out because I thought the beige lampshade looked a little better with all of the, you know, the earthy brown tones on here. So I am going to show you what I'm going to do with this too. I'm going to put this on top of the white armoire cabinet thing that I'm going to turn into the bookshelf. I'm going to put this on top of it if I can. There's a shelf that's above that bookshelf now. I'm already calling it a bookshelf. There is a shelf that's above it now, and this will not fit on the top of it because of that shelf. So I might have to look for a small, like really, it's gonna have to be really, really small table to put beside of my recliner to set on there for reading purposes. Because I am gonna start reading again in this new year. It is gonna happen. I used to love to read, and it seems like I just haven't taken the time to do it in a very long time. And I really wanna start taking the time for me, for things that I want to do. I think this was the best find. I mean, they're all good finds. I love them all. I love all the things. But when I saw this in the thrift store, I was like, oh yes, I have to have that. I don't care how much it is. I'm gonna buy it. It was only $26. And it's a picnic basket. Can you believe that? It's kind of big. It's not heavy, but it's just big. Can you still see me? But it opens like this. And it's got the red and white gingham. Is this gingham or is this checkered? I don't know. I like the word gingham. But I love it. I love this whole thing. So yes, I am going to be using this in some of my picnic setups. The red really doesn't match the vibe of the colors that I'm going for in my picnic setups. So I may have to figure out some type of temporary like fabric that I can kind of put in there for certain setups and then take out for others. We'll figure that out too. So that's all of the thrift store finds that I found when I was with my mom. Now I'll show you the sewing things that I got from Hobby Lobby. I got some fabric scissors because I am really bad with scissors in our household. Fabric scissors are for fabric only. You cannot cut anything else with them. If you cut anything else with fabric scissors, they're going to not cut fabric anymore as well as they did before. I don't know, I guess they get dull, but these are going to be for fabric only. I'm not going to cut anything else with these. No paper, just fabric. And I just call this thread ripper, but it has a name. It's a seam ripper. And I got it because I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes in my sewing adventures. So I will need one of these, I'm sure. And I got some extra sewing needles because, fun fact, when we were trying to figure out how to thread my sewing machine, we broke the needle. So I needed some more of these. I needed some extras because I'm sure I'll be breaking needles. I got these. I already have one of these. I have it in silver, but I thought that this was really pretty. The gold one. These are embroidery shears. Not that I'm going to be doing embroidery, but I did scissors. I don't know why I call them shears, but shears is a more fancy word, so I like it. And I got these. These are really pretty. I love the iridescent looking purpley pink greenish color on there. And what I'm going to do with these, I don't have one, but if you guys have ever seen an antique frog, is what they're called. They're glass, they have holes in them. You're supposed to put like flower buds in them, but I'm going to find one somewhere one day soon, and I'm going to put these in my frog. The last two things I got, so cute, a pin cushion because I did not have one before. I love it. I love the little bee on it. I think it is adorable. So I got a pin cushion and I got the matching measuring tape. I love it, and you just press it and it pulls back in. I mean, I could just play with this all day, but I'd never get anything done. But it's so cute. So those are the sewing things that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I don't remember what all of this stuff cost. I don't know if you want to know the prices of things. I don't know if you're into that, but this was $3.49. The scissors, this was $1.49. The sewing needles, this was $1.99. I tried to find the cheapest of everything that I wanted. These were $4.49. The iridescent shears, these were $5.49. And this little cutie patootie was $2.99. And this little cutie patootie was $3.99. I don't know why I told you the prices of those, but c'est la vie. This is what I got from Home Goods because I recently saw, I don't remember if it was on TikTok or if it was on Instagram. I have been lugging around ever since we moved out of Southport, North Carolina, a whole bucket of oyster shells. I've cleaned them, I've bleached them, they're ready for whatever craft project I want to do with them, but I have never done anything with them. That is what I'm going to use these for. They're just napkins. I got this pattern, this pattern, and this pattern. And what I'm going to do is, hopefully it works out. I think it will. It looked pretty simple. You take the napkin, unfold it to where you just have the one ply, and you take your Mod Podge, you paint the inside of the oyster, you lay your napkin on it, then you paint it again and you rip off all the excess. And then I also have some gold paint that I can paint the edges of the oyster with, and I think that would be really cute. You could use it as like a ring dish, something like that. So that's what these are for. This pattern was $5.99. This pattern was $3.99, and this pattern was $5.99. That's everything. That's it. That's my haul from North Carolina. Not extensive, but just right, in my opinion. I hope you enjoyed. That's all I got for now. So, all the YouTube-y things. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!